because, well, it was such a bad channel. I see people nowadays that are like, I didn't get any views on this video. This and that, this and that. Like, grow up, learn to gain subscribers and stuff. Again, this is 2012, so there were views on the video, just I'm getting as many as I would now. But 2012, that was low numbers. Now, this is what I'm getting now, should be higher numbers. But don't be discouraged. I recorded on a camera that it was only 720p HD. I didn't have any lighting for real. I had my ceiling light, that was it. I didn't have any of the lighting I use now. Everything was just worse. It wasn't even that good, honestly. It was bad. So, honestly, I have a bunch of different footage here. This is all I could recover because my old channel was deleted. I'm very, very annoyed about that. Clean up by date created. So let's start off with the beginning of get info here. So this was created June 10th, 2013 at 9:59 a.m. So apparently I didn't have a life then either. And then this one was created February 18th, 2013. So there honestly wasn't a lot that I got off my channel apparently, or if I have more, it's just not here. So let's just go through. I want to start with my beginning video, and you can see the content that I have now on my channel. As you see already, you're watching me now. The content, the style, everything that it works with. So I have two cameras here. You can see two angles as I also record the screen here. So let's double click this. Let's click the space button for a second. Command Shift F or Command F, whatever, make it full screen. As you can see, this video, I'll throw it up on screen if you want to. I'm recording the screen, I'm doing everything here. But this camera screen was pretty horrible, honestly. This was recorded also, not even with the 1080p screen, not even with the 1080p webcam, because my mom got that a while after I started my channel. This was with the 720p HD auto-focusing camera. I had to zoom in to be able to focus it. It was manual focus, so you focused it once on your face, and that was it. Now, the issue with this, I need to have a tripod. My dad didn't trust me enough until he saw that I loved what I was doing, so he was like, you know what, use the tripod, go ahead. I'm not going to argue with you. Just go ahead, use it. I'm not going to yell at you. As long as it doesn't break, I'm fine. And he trusted me enough that I was able to just keep it in my room or just keep it held onto my camera. But let's start off.
Hello. Today I am here to talk to you about what happens when you jailbreak your iPod and then reset it and then update the firmware and then you go and you accidentally drop it and the screen cracks and you cannot, and the screen falls off and the back button breaks and you have to take that part off and you gotta tape it all back together. So, right here I have my iPod.
So to start this off, start this all off, it was an iPod that I had jailbroken, and it fell apart on me. The screen fell off, and I had to put it back on. I don't know how the screen fell off, honestly, because I know people with older iPods than the iPod Touch 4th generation that still have the screen intact, cracked of course, but screen's still on. And this one, I talked really, really slow, like I just did there. I paused. There wasn't a lot to it. I did pause. I was very, very slow. I stared at the camera, which is what you're supposed to do, but it was very, very slow. Everything just, the way I talked. I didn't even care about views. I did this for the fun of it. I'm just going to say this now. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, let's just see his original content, see what he looks like. So bad. Why did he do it? Think about it this way. If you're doing what you love. I originally started this because I'm like, hey, YouTube, I have a place that I can upload videos, make something. I have a place where I can upload videos, make something, make a little platform for myself that people can see, give me feedback on videos. And then from there, it stemmed out to what they call a perm spiel for my Jewish high school yeshiva. They had a skit every year. I edited 2 of them from an older computer, and I ran with it. Also, think about this. I know nothing was as camera intensive as it is, or as hardware intensive as it is now, but think about this. I was running on a computer that was extremely slow, 4 gigabytes of RAM, an AMD A6, no real graphics card, one built into the chip. It was all garbage, and it was completely slow. But I dealt with it. I dealt with it. I edited on it up until 2 years ago when I got another laptop, and I was able to deal with how slow it was. And I got the newer laptop, and then that was still slow for me for what I like to do. And then I have this Mac now, which is fast enough for me, but still. Think about this. I'm practically started off from editing on a crap computer, and I was able to get a decent enough edit out. I would just have to wait a long time. So you have to deal with what you have. If you don't have anything good now, cell phone. Cell phones are decent enough nowadays. They have a 1080p, 4K camera, even 720p on the cell phones are better than what I was looking at there. But honestly, though, just deal with what you have. A computer of any sort. You can even edit on your phone now, but let's continue.
You need to use this to zoom in. Sorry about that. Now,
See?
right here
Zooming
I have
in.
my iPod. As you can see, it's taped, yada yada. The back button's off it. See, because it is on, but I cannot press the back button to turn it on or anything. I have to use the lock button. But basically, that's what happened. Now, I have it where the iPod, while I can't use the back button at all. The iPod, on the other hand, all the way out.
You know, half of the stuff, that pausing and all that stuff, I wouldn't even edit out. This would be almost completely raw that I would do. And I would just add either B-roll, not B-roll, I would add, starting at some point, I would start adding the B-roll, which is secondary shots that you see over the shots, and over you talking and stuff. And then I would also be cutting and pasting certain clips together that fit well with each other. I was already doing all this, but still, I would keep most of this in there. That's how bad I was at first. To where I am now, I can cut out the blanks and stuff.
Vlogging like this.
I had no background music either. Everything was just, so horrible. It was bland and blah. People watched because in 2012, you watched. Also, when I started out originally, I had on the channel originally how-tos and stuff, and getting free stuff like Photoshop or all these video editing programs and other things that I did. And I would be, I would have on there, I would be typing in Notepad on Windows computer, and I would have the music in the background copyrighted. I wouldn't care about copyright strikes. I wasn't monetized till I started this channel, when I knew about monetization enough, where I'm like, I want to be able to support myself, so basically I went and monetized my my channel on this one because I wanted to be able to support myself through this channel. So basically the way I do is I just put money back into this channel and stuff, but that's besides the point. But originally when I had this channel, I started out with copyrighted content, got 0 copyright strikes because I didn't do it to make money or anything I didn't have money on or anything like that. So the way I did it is I did how-tos, but I didn't even talk in the videos. That's how bad I was. I can't even talk about how cringy these videos are.
There we go, sorry. So what happened,
See, there we go, sorry. I actually didn't even cut that out. That was part of it.
What happened was I dropped it, hence the title. I had it jailbroken. So first I dropped it, hence the title. Hence part of the title.
I said that part 3 times in the videos. Here, I remember these videos. That was one of the ones that I kept it in there.
Broke it afterwards, and then I reset it, and the Wi-Fi card stopped working, because I updated to the firmware 6.1.2, which was not a good firmware for people who have jailbroken iPhones, or iPods or iPads. And then I went, and I actually upgraded it afterwards to 6.1.3, which now the Wi-Fi card works again. A tiny bit, since I had it set. But the thing is, what happened was I dropped it, it cracked, then I had to take the screen off because it became white, and I had to put with wherever that SATA connector is. Oh! Can anybody tell me a way of how I can plug? So I'm gonna try this. I tried this and it didn't really work that well. I couldn't do it, so that. Now, the next thing I'm going to say, greatly appreciate the blog.
So let's talk about this first. You can see the background of the video right over here has been completely... It's just so messy. So messy. The bed's not even made. I do that sometimes in my videos too, but it's a little different because you can see as much of the bed. There's no real backdrop. I know this isn't a real backdrop. I'm still working on green screen stuff because I want to do green screen because it looks cool. And I do 2 things in one video, so I'm like, and that's all I have to say of that one.
Thank you very much. Nice. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is, and I look away from the camera like I'm going to say is, and I'm not even looking at the camera, giving it direct contact or anything. So the way I'm looking here is, I'm not giving direct contact to the camera. You can take all the things you want from other channels you see, and incorporate that into your own videos, and not have them look as trash as I do. All you need is a tripod and a phone holder, and you're perfectly fine for your tripod at least, and decent enough audio for yourself. But it was just so different back when 2013 or whatever. Everything changed, but still, it was... Ugh, can't even... You'll click on it, it'll go, and it'll name it correctly. You don't even have to delete it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click, I'm going to click Go to Current Song, and it says Ken G. Fort Minor, The Rising Tide. So
I could have easily just said, today I'm going to show you, today I'm going to show you how to I would probably done it over instead. Today I'm going to show you how to rename songs easily, how to name songs easily. And I would think of at least good title to it for the time. I would look up some different articles and see what their names are and mash that all together to find my own title. But from there, I would do a screen recording, say, here's the song, I'll play maybe 3 seconds of the song and say, here's what you do. Drag it over to this program here, link will be down below, to this program. You drag it over to this program, and you press the search button, and it'll search through its database of songs to find the correct song. Now, this is Music Brains Picard, Brains with a Z, and that I would do that. It's so...
now, whenever you have that, so say you had a song, oh, down, down, down. Ooh, that's nice. This album, because it's an M4A, so it means it's correct and everything, so I'm going to play it.
Hey girl, you know our economy's in the toilet, but
I'm going to go choose, and I'm going to show you first. So, where is it that, so I'm going to go right click, show in Windows Explorer, and as you can see, it pops up under iTunes Music, Weird Al, blah, blah, blah. I bought this album because it's an M4A, so it means it's correct and everything, so I'm going to play it.
hey girl, you know our economy's in the toilet, but I'm still gonna treat you right. I say you can.
Again, I'm going to probably say this every time a song plays, because it's going to happen. Whoever manages Weird Al's copyright stuff, please don't strike me for this. I'm getting embarrassed and scared here a little bit, actually, because I know what copyright can do. I'm not doing this to show the songs. I'm doing this to show videos that I used to have and how cringy and embarrassing they were.
Whatever you like, I say you can have whatever you like, yeah.
The video, that's what most people know.
I like that song, actually, though.
Well, I can tell you, Whatever You Like by Weird Al Yankovic and Apocalypse. Whatever you like, period, whatever you like, creative, whatever you... Weird Al Yankovic Apocalypse, the left version. So that works. So I'm going to go back into... What the heck? I'm going to go back into... So I'm going to go to the song. I'm going to click the save button over here. It's just a little raw video right there. And it says check, so I double click this. Oops. I didn't.
I left that mistake in there too. I'm just engrossed in watching my older videos now. I left that mistake in there too. Oh, so bad.
Do I double click this?
So let's get out of this. To make it smaller, I'm gonna go back to another video here. Let's go to one of my better videos. Okay, so a better video of mine. And let's see what this one looks like.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how did I get the percentage like this?
How did I get the percentage like this? What am I talking about? What am I doing? Didn't even give context until I actually gave the intro. So I did this, then I did the little introduction thingy. Ooh, so bad. Basically, what I did was I said that, didn't even give any context. All I was doing was showing how jailbreak tweaked to get the battery percentage on an iPod Touch 4th generation when they didn't have battery percentage until the 5th generation came out.
6. So I'm select this. This is kind of annoying. It's not that part of the whole thing. So in a second, sorry about that. So I'm on. It's only 19% left, but well, something. But still, I'm on iOS 6.1. I didn't update. I'll show you. So I'll go back into the settings. I'll make the brightness lower on here now.
I'll make the brightness lower. Just turn off the darn computer screens. You don't even need them right now. I didn't even need them, but I left it up anyway. Probably torrenting something, but still, at least you can turn off the computer screens. It's not that hard. I knew how to do it at that point, too.
First why not see what I can do? So first I'm going to show you what version I'm on. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to go close. Sorry about this.
I left it in there also, the spring restart. All my videos.
So I'm going to wait for it to go. You saw. I just left that on.
I basically showed how to do it, and then I showed what the name of the jailbreak tweak was called. But it was just so bad. This is the last one, me begging for help on a channel with barely any subscribers.
Okay, so this is just a quick video. Sorry for shaky or anything. But as you see here, I have a Y drive, my passport.
Beautiful device. I'm very sad that I just destroyed it the way I did.
Portable hard drive. Mine is 1 terabyte. Bought it for 1 month.
Don't worry, I went back into Best Buy. That exact Western Digital My Passport hard drive, I don't know if there was anything wrong with it or not, but the way that happened to me is I overused it by downloading straight to it, doing all this other stuff, and it completely failed. I made sure the next one I got, CK Backup Plus 1 terabyte, wasn't as bad, but there was a sale. I'm lucky, but then the next week there was like a bigger sale, so I'm like, why couldn't it break now? But I got $10 off my hard drive, so I basically got $10 back for whatever I paid for it, which was $100 at the time. Cheap, cheap, cheap at the time, but now you can get 40, 50 bucks.
In Radio Shack. I mean in Best Buy.
In Radio Shack, I mean in Best Buy. Radio Shack, for all of you guys and gals that don't know, I wish it was still alive. But it's not. It was great. You can get wires, anything you wanted there. Great price also, honestly. More convenient than Best Buy, too. Well, because Best Buy's usually further away than the Radio Shacks always were. But even so, I kept that in there too. What's wrong with me?
You can see their numbers on there. Like I show you any of them.
I'm not going to share any of them, but I left the numbers on there like it really mattered.
But something went wrong, and I called up and they're saying see support. Keep right there. So when
I had to use the flash on one of my phones, the HDT Thunderbolt, just to be able to see what I was plugging in, show people. I didn't have adequate lighting. It was really, really blurry still.
I'm going to plug this handy dandy USB that's USB 3.0 compatible into the machine. Also, open up it. So, I just plug this new.
Basically, my question was, why is this doing what it's doing? Like, seriously, so those are some of my cringy videos. I mean, I hope you did like them because they were bad for me too. They were bad for me too. I mean, they were cringy, they were this, they were that. I don't know. I just can't even stand my own videos, honestly. It was just, so bad. I mean, if you did like this video, though, this is basically me saying whether or not your videos are good or bad, whether or not they're getting attention, if you love what you're doing, keep trying. If you're not loving YouTube, but you want to do it so you can make money off of it, honestly, don't do it. You see here, I didn't care what my videos look like. All I cared about that I had a little bit of a platform to share my videos to get people to give me feedback. That's all I cared about at the time. Now, you can see how the quality of my videos have came. They're not grainy, nothing like that. So, thumbs up for that. But even so, I hope this showed a lesson to you about how videos come for people, no matter if they're good or bad right away. Also, if you did like this video, definitely please rate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.